Apartamento. So it's been worth the 3 sleepless nights just to get to this nice little apartment. What do you call those things?
Tapas.
Tapas. Little bathroom.
You gotta come and film this.
Right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? The drawers have got hydraulics.
Nice. This is cool, isn't it? What a cool little apartment, eh? Got Wi-Fi, 2 little bunks for our friends, a double bunk for us.
Everything is in Spanish.
This is Barcelona. That's the Casanova.
Did you get the blue cake? Blau kak. Beer top works very well in Barcelona because it's all shrunk up.
Yeah, there you are. Yeah.
Smoke.
Oh, wow. There's Anah getting some water from you. That's the size that you want in this city, isn't it? And that's our street all the way up there.
See that water fountain?
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the street.
Look at all those pastries. And now we're really getting into the old quarter, right? Yeah, the canary. Yeah, that would be.
It's like an ancient symbol, eh?
Yeah. Coming up to Jaume Square. Anah reckons that's Zana with black hair.
In this conference, it's basically a field of homeopathy. It's very new and it basically mixes modern technology with homeopathy and different types of alternative medicine.
And so holding on to our wounds is a form of identity. And so being aware of that, being aware that this kind of stuff comes up and that we as a provider and as a team of people that are working with these people need to still preserve the space for that healthy human being, that whole human being.
We've made it so that people can stay as long as they like. That seems to be the best system so far. We create a small tribe, stay, help you stay, do the dream boost. But man, I mean, it's like a whole nother world when they leave.
Zero Ibogaine is not illegal. It's not totally legal, but we can work with Ibogaine. So the patients they don't have to travel to be treated. They are in Brazil.
This is a presentation I made a while back that I wanted to show in Mexico, but due to technical problems, I ended up showing the visual history of it. So if you don't mind, I'll take 15 minutes or so to show it this time.
It was fortunate that Rocky had a presentation on protocols, so he can just start off the discussion by doing his presentation on protocols, but we would like interaction from those service providers.
I'd just like to find out, like, how many people here who are actively or have actively at some point administered Ibogaine, how many people are working with flood doses and how many people have other types of protocols? So how many people are working with flood dosing, like standard manual for Ibogaine therapy?
Some clients up to 55 milligrams per kilo in some cases. It's a lot of medicine.
Can you explain over time?
Yeah, I mean, it's not in a night. It's over the course of 3 weeks. Done 200 milligrams of methadone. Took about 55 milligrams per kilo. And he had to come back. That's over about a 10-day period. He's doing about 10 milligrams per kilo a day of hydrochloride. And then Had to come back 2 weeks later because he was eating Percocets and stuff. So.
But in the real life medicine, I'm an emergency physician. You go to the ER room and you take one vial, one pill, 2 pills, or set dosage. So I can say loading dose 400 milligrams, flood dose 600 milligrams, and then 2 hours later, if you want to give an extra dose, another 200, another 400, depends on how you've seen the stuff. Now I'm giving a loading dose and I'm waiting more for the flow dose. Usually it was doing it 45 minutes to an hour. Now I'm doing it 2 hours later. And I've seen, they tell me that they have this great experience and visualization and everything in the first 2 hours. And that once you give the floating dose, that one turns into a more intense experience, not always as nice as the but
well, speaking to a large group of people has always been my worst nightmare from a child. So I couldn't imagine anything worse. But I have found within my relationship with Bwiti makes me really, really strong in all those cases where I've been really, really weak. So,
the plants are givers of energy. So the plant is going to give you lots of energy. So when you state your intent, and we make sure they speak it out loud as well. Yeah. When they speak their intent, we say, yeah, you're putting it into the physical, you're saying it, and then it's like you're making a pathway, so that when the energy comes in from the plant, that's the pathway that it goes down. It's
because essentially what homeopathy is, it's a form of medicine that works outside of the biochemical model and is improving.
So what you're doing is harnessing the attributes of the Iboga, and people are able to experience it in a very subtle way.
Yeah.
So it's not like a breaking of the oak or breaking open the head.
Nobody had breaking the head experience. These symptoms happened over a period of 3 months. Yeah. So people had visions. They often came in the form of dreams. They often came in the form of meditations.
Over the 3 month period.
Final presentation for today. I'll try to make it short and interesting. This is an introduction to basic CPR skills and medical emergencies. Review, this is 1 point, review of the common medical emergencies and complications during Ibogaine treatment.
Something could go wrong. The worst possible is death.
The fatalities, these are temporally associated with the use of Ibogaine, and the range of time intervals following administration is this. Okay, so let's just go through the numbers here. 19 deaths, 15 males and 4 females, and basically we talked about deaths outside of Africa being done for the indication of substance dependence.
Okay guys, 3 p.m.
3 p.m. In the Plaza de la Constitución.
Walking the plaza, flux,
eating falafel.
Villa Generala. Eating vegetarian falafel, made by the only vegetarian little bar we have found in the whole of Barcelona.
How do they get that bus here?
This is what they do. Oh, and look at the size of the rubbish truck. Miniature rubbish. We better move. See? Buses look like bugs. Got bugs antenna.
Here we are at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is it 3?
This is much more worthwhile than taking video footage inside. Oh, and who's this handsome, dark, Mediterranean dude?
Must be me!
So it is!
Jason the
It's
mayor.
Jason and Asha.
Yeah. Oh no.
Because where Rocky is anybody's guess.
As long as you got the keys, darling, it's all right.
I got the keys.
Now, why Rocky gave the keys back to you instead of back to me, I don't know.
Let's cross over this way, eh?
Eh, oh! 3 o'clock in the morning! Look at your girl staggering up the street.
Oh, that wasn't me, that was one of Horn's friends.
Oh, I got you on candid camera,
oh,
mate.
No!
Let's see how many sets of steps.
I'm walking.
I'm
walking.
He sent me a text just a minute ago. Where is he?
Oh, yeah. You do lose count of it.
Voila! Look, that easy.
Voila.
Oh, home sweet home.
Cool. Nice.